Good morning, everybody. I hope this video finds you well. Okay, I've been saying that the United States has been in a depression for at least 15 years. And nobody in the United States says recession. And at best right now they're saying, well, we might go in recession. No, it's been in a recession for over 15 years. The reports from the street strongly suggest that it's going downhill fast and the United States is plummeting, falling off a cliff and going into a depression. Now, I have always argued that the United States has been driven by crazy people and heading towards a cliff. And I have argued that when you have situations where people are working average jobs and can't afford to eat, live in a house while they're working, that's a sign of the collapse of a country. The moment you get rid of manufacturing is the moment you stop being a nation. You can't serve hamburgers to each other back and forth. That does not make a nation. A nation is a productive, contributing entity for the well-being of the globe. Okay? So we have to be real about that. So the start of the collapse was in the 1960s. Late 1960s, early 1970s. It picked up steam through the 80s and 90s and was propped up with various means, starting with Bill Clinton and then the Bush trios, and propping things up through war and other means and economic manipulations, all the time fully controlling the discourse, saying everything's fine, inflation is under control, that everybody's working and other things. But for the people, blue-collar people, average working Joes, come on, man, you know something's wrong. Don't piss on my leg and tell me it's raining, okay? It's really mightily bad, and it's about to go worse. So I'm going to be probably the first person to say depression. The United States is entering in a long-duration depression. When I mean long-duration depression, if you look at comparative curves, okay, comparative curves, depressions in other cycles, like the Great Depression in the United States, you'll notice that the plummet from the peaks of the measurables is longer and steeper. And if you juxtapose, cut and paste the trends from entering into a depression, going through a depression, and getting out of a depression, it suggests 30 or 40 year long depression. So the first depression in the 20s lasted around 10 years, maybe 12 years. We're looking at about 40 years for this one. Whatever comes out of the United States after this depression will be unrecognizable. Those of you who are going to live to see it, I won't. I won't be able to live another 40 years. I strongly doubt it, unless there's some pretty advanced technologies that I'm unaware of. I'm not going to go through it. But I'm not living in the United States, so I'm not going to feel the pain. The rest of the world is going to look at it, and they won't be feeling it either. The stronger your nation is tied to the United States, the further down you're going to be dragging. So what the United States is going to do, and what the United States is doing, is they're bribing the shit. They're bribing every fucking leader, every fucker, or friggin' organ, Department of Agriculture, Department of Military, Department of this, Department of that, record keeping, economic forecasting. They're bribing all of them with huge mutual piles of money to keep the illusion alive, to prolong it. Meanwhile, you're going to start seeing real collapse. Now, if you troll YouTube and other things, you're going to start noticing little cracks of some of these narratives. You go on social media, you're going to come across some of this stuff. That's why they want to ban TikTok. Not because some jackass is jumping off the roof of a building or some entitled 21-year-old chick wants to talk about polyamory. No, it's because they're just telling you what people's attitudes and thoughts are as they walk through China, the real China, as they go to their job, the real job, as what things are like when they're paying their bills. They don't want you to see that. They want you to tune on to ABC News telling you, well, the federal government just said that inflation is now less than 1%. Everybody is happy. And you know what that means? That means this and that and that. And they talk really fast. And you're like, oh my God, everything's good. We should buy some things and celebrate. It's all a lie. It's all a lie. It's all a lie. Because, guys, the United States is entering into a depression. Not a recession. A depression. What happened in the last depression? Nobody could find work. What happened in the last depression? People had a hard time putting food on the table and eating meals. What happened in the last depression? The rich people got incredibly super rich. And many of the hangers-on, the almost rich people, the wealthy-to-do, had their lifestyle capped and decreased in stages. What's going to happen in this depression? Same thing. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news. I have warned you all about this for some time, don't you know? And I don't want to scare you, don't you know? But you should all have listened to the advice I gave years ago when I said, get another skill, something that's transferable, can provide some secondary income, and provide a benefit for your local community. It can be anything, a little garden to help supplement your means and maybe sell a little bit of stuff, some chickens and some eggs. And let's not forget about being able to repair cars, repair electronics, know how to construct solar power and windmills and things, know how to jury rig things. Electricity is going to be super expensive. Learn to live with less. Some of you in a depression, you may just pack your refrigerator away and say, look guys, we can't afford this sucker. You'll learn to take cooler showers. Depression is going to be something that is going to absolutely change everybody's lifestyle. Americans don't know what it's like to be hungry. It's going to happen. And hungry people are like crazy drug addicts. Things are going to get really, really bad. So here you have it. It's now my formal announcement. The United States is collapsing into a depression. And nothing's going to stop it. This idea of Trump's tariffs is only aggravating the situation. If you think that Canada is going to come and help America, you think Mexicans are going to come and help America, do you think China is going to come and help America? Do you think Russia is going to come and help America? You think Brussels is going to come? I swear to God, this is a side issue here. I swear to God that leadership, they're idiots. You see tiny little Brussels, huge Russia. Oh, we can destroy Russia. Russia's going to collapse any day now. The gaslighting and idiocy is off the scale. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. And I'm going to say something really harsh now. It's coming. It's not going to be reported until it's so damn obvious that they have to say something. And when they do report on it, when people are living in a full bore, absolute, no denying it's a depression, they're going to say, okay, we just entered a small recession, but we're getting out of it. That's how they'll report it. If you're in the West, you're in a depression. It's happening, and it's happening now. And God help everybody. In the meantime, I got good news for you. The reason why it's a depression now is because it's been put off and postponed and kicked the can down the road. But if you would have taken care of it and allowed these things to happen naturally, it wouldn't have been so bad. So it's sort of like a fire. Naturally, little forest fires are natural. Wood gets dry, it catches fire, and it burns the undergrowth away, but those trees remain standing. And then some idiots from the 1920s had this great idea: let's just stop small burns and just stop all forest fires. There won't be any more forest fires. And what happens is the dead wood accumulates, and when there is a forest fire, it's a huge one, and everything burns down. Can you believe it? I'm telling you, that's what happens. So, guys, that's this little video for today. I'm just telling you, the United States entering the depression. It's up to you to decide what to do. You either roll with it and you treat everything as it should be during a depression, or you leave and go someplace else. And don't be tardy about how you handle these things. Electricity prices are going to increase exponentially. Food prices is going to increase exponentially. Access to money is going to decrease substantially. If you don't have anything to barter with, you will not be able to survive. Barter with skills, barter with abilities. And nobody's going to come to save you. Take care, people. Life might be hard, life might be crazy, but it's all an adventure that you signed up for, as much as it may seem to suck. Depression's coming, if it's not here already, and your survival depends on your wits. And people, I believe in you, because I know that you are going to survive through this. Take care, everyone. Take care.